We are live, and it's time for a stream, so get to it. Hey Swag, how you doing today? Ugh. Tired but alright. I know that feeling. Hey Facepalm. How are you today? Alright. Get everything set up here. Alright folks, the deck is Bolster Warrior. The goal of the deck is to play a bunch of taunt minions, buff them up with things like Conditioning into the Fray as well as Bolster to make a big, thick, taunty board, and then eventually complete the Fireplume's Heart quest and start hitting our opponent with Ragnaros shots. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle. Hey Roses, hey, keep cool. Oh, I need to, I haven't logged in since the nerf. So now that, or since the delete rather. So now that Stealer of Souls has been banned from Wild, nobody's ever going to complain about anything ever again, right? We're done complaining. Hey Thayer. You're welcome, Peeling. Glad you made it to a stream. But chat, no, I know. I'm sure that we'll just go back to complaining about Secret Mage or something. Next up, something else, yeah. Quest Mage and Secret Mage, I'm guessing. Priest is probably a class once again, now that the Stealer Warlocks are gone. So maybe that'll be the next complaint. Or Dark Glare Eye Legend. See, I don't think Dark Glare trickles down far enough the ladder to like be a popular enough complaint, right? Because if you think of ladder as like a pyramid in terms of population, there are where the Dark Glares are is where the fewest players are. Hey, Big D Gamer Boy. Welcome, Sheep. Hey, Scarlet Bird. Alright, I don't think that Skipper is a good card in this matchup. I'd rather have a 2-drop. But I feel like just keeping the Into the Fray is reasonable. Job done. Hey, Willy Wonka. Risky Skipper is so good. Yeah, I wonder if this deck needs a bear up too. Oh my god, Quest v Quest. What are the odds of that? I think I want to use the Into the Fray after I get the Infested Goblin because this like replaces itself and adds a card, so I feel like that's my best bet. Hey, Shadow One. Okay. Well, the Skipper's back. Need to take some face damage so that the battle rage is better. Welcome, Rib. So, depending on what their win condition is, which it looks an awful lot like Weasels, I think we might be okay, right? I'm actually gonna save the Battle Rage for a turn. Bleh. Hey, Leo. Congrats. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. That makes my Battle Rage better. One, two, three, 5. Let's go here first so that I don't do too much damage to my board. But I am, in fact, drawing 4 cards for 2 mana, which is a good thing to do. What am I doing on this quest right now? Bolster? Oh my god. That's the strongest possible card I could draw here. Because it's quite literally the strongest possible card.
This place is scary.
Dirty Rat the Amara? Zoop. Get bolstered, nerd. You're dead? 20. No matter how I do this, the skipper kind of messes it up. It's heals for 619. I lose. Bummer. I lose damage, right? Oh wait, no, I can complete with the rat, which gets me the weapon. Which is exacties as long as I don't pull a taunt here. Oh god. Why did I choose the dirty rat? What have I done? Please don't have a second Cartoon Defender in hand. Get wrecked. It's much more fun to have the hero power go face. I think what we learned from that game is that bolster too strong. Hey Samus, it is going all right. Just finished my first game of Bolster Warrior and actually got to play the bolster. So, can't complain about that. Hey, 8.
Deathwing versus Sylvanas.
Victory for the Forsaken.
Come, embrace the chaos.
Battle Rage looks like a good card. Against Hunter in particular, it seems fine just because of the way their hero power works. Alright, we drew the bolster. What is Hunter? Usually I think it's probably even. Even is the strongest deck available to Hunter IMO, but not everybody plays the strongest deck all the time, so. No body, no crime, chat. I think I want to get the pirates because of the battle rage in hand. That's not the pirate I wanted, but I've got 2 more. Tonks.
I will not be denied.
I'll show you who's boss.
Bleh. Alright, maybe we get a battle rage next turn. For a second I got excited because I thought it's the other warrior quest. Warrior only has 1 quest though. Everyone knows that. So much rage.
Much rage.
Alright, probably an explosive trap here, but I'm just okay with that. I want to reset my board anyway. And prepare for future bolsters. Have you ever tried to make the other warrior quest that may or may not exist work? I mean, yes, I've played the other warrior quest, but like, there is no... The problem is there's no world in which, like, the payoff is worth. So you just end up playing, like, a bunch of weapons and attacking the opponent in the face, and then they die, and then you don't even care that you have a hero power that makes 4 for us. Like, the payoff for the deck is kind of at odds with the early game of the deck, right? Like the disco quest where, like, yeah, it's kind of similar actually in that regard, that like there's a mismatch between the game plans. It's a good comparison.
Vengeance is near. The moment is upon us.
This beast will not be tamed.
Bolster time?
Get these off of me!
And do we complete the quest? I feel like this turn should be illegal. That's cute. But my minions are much bigger. Bolster just wins games? Yeah, that's literally all it can do as the best card in the history of Hearthstone. Wait, what are you doing? No. That's not okay. Smash Potato, thank you for the 3 months. But no, I didn't want you to do that. I mean, the game's still over though, right? Told ya! Chat, it's simple. Play bolster, win game. Planning on hitting legend? Nope. But bolster is hard carrying me right now. That back combo is sweet though. Isn't it just like a worse version of the dread scale combo? To answer my own question, yes, it absolutely is. I don't think I have the cards to support that. I may after the battle rage. It's impossible not to hit legend with bolster. It is in fact possible, because if you don't draw the bolster, you can't play the bolster, and then you can't hit legend, so. Maybe it'll be a big shaman, and they will dirty rat my Armageddillo. Look at this guy. My god, I love this card. Roffle, you're dust baiting me so hard right now. Isn't that my job? Or, no, I guess that's Corvette's job. Impeccable logic as always. It's true. My logic cannot be pecked. Many have tried. And those many have failed to peck my logic.
I'm not too young to fight. Crossroads.
I disenchanted our Armageddillo. Mods? Bleh. Thank you.
Nature waits for no one but me.
Whoa, wasn't me, says SwagURTV. But SwagURTV timed out 4 Blaze to that 0 for 69 seconds. Seems inconsistent. I don't know who to believe. Although Twitch is run by Amazon, and Amazon does do a whole lot of lying, so maybe I should believe Swag in this case.
Right away.
Alright. Let's get some card draw, and then I can play the conditioning, I think.
Rage.
Cool. Now this is a 6/9. Drop Bezos an email, get this cleared up.
This is not what we stood for.
I mean, that clown's not even the CEO anymore, is he? What a nerd. Or is he not yet left?
Must burn them all.
As though the things he did mattered. Heading to space soon? Yeah, you can just go ahead and stay there. It'll be fine. 6/9. Nice.
Right
I'm gonna
away.
crack the shield open
Oh.
and blast my minions in hand. Don't you dare attack into this Armageddillo. Don't you dare devolve this Armageddillo. Hey, I got another taunt. And I can buff my Cthulhu. Nice. Bezos, please don't send a hit squad after me. Well, if like the deposition he gave to Congress is any indicator, I don't think he knows what Twitch is or that Amazon owns it, so I think you're safe.
Must burn them all.
This is not what we stood for.
I'm gonna get the Annoyatron down because this often draws the Ziliax, which I can strap to the Annoya.
Feel my pain.
Well, you play a Cthulhu deck. I mean, I am. Unintentionally. Now, critically, I do have the bolster in hand.
How long can this go on?
What did Talon stand for? Not this.
Nobody, no try.
You know what time it is, chat? It's bolster time.
Feel my pain.
Anytime I say that, I say it in my head to the tune of It's Business Time by Flight of the Conchords, and then I just continually sing that song in my head. Never devolve. They've already played one devolve and one devolving missiles, so I think it's Reno Shaman, so seems unlikely. Flurgle talks time. I mean, again, does clearing the board solve the problem, though? Because if they just clear the board, then I have the Sulfur Huss and start winning. Like, okay. Well, they were going to be dead here, but they had a free heal, which is cheating.
I will not be denied. Defend yourself.
Bonk. Alright, worst case scenario, I can use the Brawl to set up a 50-50 for lethal. Which, as we know, is a 100% lethal given the rolls I've been having. Reno Sag. Hey. No. Unity, precision, and perfection. Seems good. No Reno, no Reno, no Reno, no Reno.
We're gonna be rich.
Who said the Reno? Who called the Reno? Raise your hand, please, and accept your ban. Alright, don't go face, please. The one time!
Defend yourself.
Alright, probably should take the Reno off the board. I'll miss you. I mean, you don't need to rub it in by lying to him.
Armor! Lightly used armor.
I see you.
Hey, I've got that card too. Except mine doesn't die to risky skipper like a nerd.
I'll show you who's boss.
I see
There's only one place that Ragnaros knows. I really wish the opponent would just, like, stop playing cards. Is that too much to ask? Is that unreasonable? I wish I would have drawn a card this turn. Face! Oh, I'm so good at Hearthstone. In all honesty, it might be kind of becoming detrimental that I'm going face this many times. Because I'm gonna, like, they're just gonna Shudderwalk and then I'm I'm right back where I was. Oh, come on. Does the opponent know what year it is?
Double pump Azarano, extra Star Whip, high mountain ice, room for mana spice coming right up.
Alright, brawls can help here. That can't. Misstate damage, yeah. What is the good control deck except Reno Priest? Well, Reno Priest is combo control, so it doesn't function well as just a straight control priest and control deck. But like, the only control deck that people are playing right now is Odd Warrior, to maybe a lesser extent Reno Lock. Even Reno Mage is more of needs like a combo finisher. I think the opponent got us, chat. Well, maybe this flunky will be able to become the champion of brawls here. Oh, that's the worst outcome. I mean, better than taking the Divine Shield off, I suppose. Can you just stay in the junk heap, please? No? Okay, cool. This is a nightmare. I do have another brawl. What are your thoughts on cheese graters? I'm terrified of them. Because I've grated my fingers before and I try and shy away from them. Also, mandolins are terrifying for me.
Perplexing.
Okay, I think that probably seals it. I don't understand, though. We drew bolster this game. How have we not won? Face. Rip.
This is the end of all things.
Oh, hey, I got another Tavern Regular after that, at least. Do you think I should save my gold for the next expansion packs? I don't know. You need packs from existing sets? That is not enough information to go on.
Deathwing versus Lady Vash.
Your time ends now.
Come, embrace the chaos.
Hearthstone packs are a scam anyway. I mean, that's what somebody keeps spamming my YouTube comments with. But that person is very clearly unhinged, so I don't know if you want to be in agreement with them. Look at this curve. Yeah, I know how to count to 4.
Greetings, outsider.
I wonder
Look upon
if the opponent
as
is or was at any point a night elf. You know? Like most people who quit and treat the continued existence of this game as a personal insult, yeah, I don't understand that mindset. Like, if you don't like a thing, just like stop doing the thing and move on. Why do you have to like yuck other people's yum and like, I don't know. Just let people have fun. You stream any other games from time to time? Pretty rarely. Roffle, people hate you because you defend Blizzard. Okay. I don't think I defend Blizzard, but I am resigned to the fact that people inevitably hate me. Or will disagree with the things that I say no matter what I say. So. I mean, we're talking about purchasing packs when I literally advocate for people not buying packs. So how am I defending Blizzard in that regard? Like, I don't personally buy packs myself. So, seems like a weird time to bring that up. Wiggly Sink. Thank you for the 14 months. People hating Roffle? Never. My 14-month sub would say otherwise. Got him. Yeah, checkmate, atheist. Should I be getting mini set then packs? The mini set is good because you can buy it with gold, so... And you get all of the cards. So I recommend using your gold for that rather than packs because you have certainty about what you're going to get and you get a higher density of cards for your resources.
Get these off of me!
I'm gonna put the damage there in case of battle rage.
I'll show you who's boss!
So much rage.
I only buy Oldham packs because I'm trying to reclaim my Armageddillo. Well, on the topic of buying packs, I would not recommend buying packs chasing one specific legendary.
Wake once more.
That is a fool's errand. Like, I think it's... As somebody who's free to play for a very long time, people don't like hearing this and they get mad at me, so I'm going to continue saying it because it's true. Opening packs is not your best source of the cards that you want unless you're opening an obscene number of packs, essentially enough to get you every single card. What matters when you're free to play more than gold is actually dust. Gold is a means of getting you dust so that you can craft the cards that you need to build a deck. But I don't know, everybody lost their mind when I brought that up over the rewards track fiasco. Because they were just focused on pitchforking.
Unity, precision, perfection. Make haste, primitive.
This goes 2 for 1. I can't leave the Grumble on the board because if they bounce the Grumble, they make their Shutter more reliable.
Such choices.
Looks like it could be another Reno Shaman. Well, they did have the bounce on the Grumble, but... So anyways, I started blasting. Somehow I knew that was gonna happen.
Such choices.
Well, this is gonna get significantly worse. But significantly cuter. The opponent is a monster confirmed.
We're gonna be rich.
How dare you? Okay, I think I have to brawl here. Hopefully I hit something playable. This is probably better before the brawl. Just because it replaces itself, so I might have a chance at another card. Apple Bomb seems good. Let's go here. Like, if I hit a 1-drop, might have been worth.
I will not be denied.
I don't like wasting a weapon swing here, but I also don't like taking a 50-50 that the 8 goes face, so. They've probably got Shudder in hand, which is why they gave away the Reno like that.
Get 'em, boys.
Sealing triple. I will not be denied.
Shudder's online now. Odd.
I will not be denied.
I think in this case I want to, like, if they have the Shudder, I just lose because they have infinite Renos, right? Is Galakron Warrior an okay deck to try out in Wild? Yeah. You want to build it aggressively. So that it kind of works as a an aggressive mid-range deck. But it's not bad. ZBT. Thank you for the 2 months. Streaks have to start somewhere. Keep up the great content. Well, thank you. Appreciate that support. I would check out Corbett. He's got a big brain, and he's posted, I believe, a Galakron Warrior in the past. That's been pretty good. Galakron good for any other classes. Rogue, but like then you never play the Galakron because you're just using the Galakron to get a combo. Why you surrender? You messed up? I wasn't paying attention is why. But I still lose that game even if their Shudder doesn't go off. They also did Zola and Grumble both go?
Storm, come, embrace the chaos.
One, two, three. I think Zola would have hit. Yeah, there's 2 bounce effects, so I'm not crazy, am I?
Glory to the Horde. Look upon me, the aspect of death.
Are you happy with them removing the Stealer of Souls? Yes. I've spoken about that extensively many times.
This place is scary.
I want this because it replaces itself. Abomination seems quite good into Murlocs, but not sure. Janae, thank you for the 100 bits. Do you think quests would see more play if they automatically got activated on turn 1 like Bakugan? Well, yeah, but then they'd probably be, like, they'd be super broken there. Because you'd be running then a 29 card deck. I'm assuming you mean it wouldn't remove a card from your opening hand. And, like, yeah. Like, that would just be too good for a variety of reasons.
These off of me.
Hey, welcome, Hitbo. Glad you made it to a stream. Glad you're liking the YouTube. Oh my god. I need a brawl because they're gonna inevitably have buffs here, right? Well then. Murloc Shaman is a good deck. You play a deck on stream, is it the first time you play it, or do you test it before? I do not play off stream, so generally it's the first time I played it. Or I don't play much off stream. If I do play off stream, it's probably because I'm like try-harding or looking to climb.
Deathwing versus Serranoyo.
Paladin means I probably want to find the Ankar so that I can get the skippers going.
Chaos.
Brawl is probably a little bit too slow, especially with the threat of Omayog. So, Ankar is fantastic. Sorry, Ankar. Probably a Call to Arms Paladin. Nope, Reno. Okay. Now, in my experience, when I played Reno Paladin, Sir Finley was almost exclusively at the bottom of my deck, so this is weird seeing it come down on turn 2. I think I can throw out the Pubic Defender here, because it takes damage for Battle Rage, and then I take damage from this for Battle Rage as well. Ow.
I will not be denied.
I think the version with Finley at the top is a bit stronger. We'll see.
The light
The opponent is going to have several turns with this very obnoxious hero power.
Peace.
I'll show you who's boss.
Blech.
I will not be denied.
Job's done.
I would like one Battle Rage, please. I'm just gonna trade off the skipper here after I blow up the shield. Quest is at 3. So if it's Reno, I'm assuming there's a new Zoth at the top end. Yeah. This looks similar to the list I was playing. I would really like a bolster. I don't know how many times I need to say it before it becomes true. That's not it. Hmm.
Unity, precision, perfection.
Careful, they might have a Reno. I think that's pretty unlikely.
I must have slain 100 or so.
You're welcome for the large man. No! I was using that. Okay. Talon's pretty good here. It's card draw.
This is not what we stood for.
Gets me to the Armadillo. Isn't going to be terribly impactful here, but it's just more about getting a card deeper into my deck. Six, 9. Nice. I just need it to challenge the McGurgle. Is it possible that Battle Rage has been doing all the heavy lifting instead of Bolster? That can't be. Is it the casual Lotheb? He's not casual. He's super tryhard. Hey, Decon. Flunky is a card that completes my quest. But so is this. This is a large man. Car man. Not to be confused with the great philosopher of our time, Darman. Blah. Alright, I kind of wanted to go there. Neat.
I will not be denied.
Two cost lets you hero power first. Are you not afraid of your HP? Well, I am afraid of my HP getting lower. That's why I wanted a 7-11 minion on the board so that I could end the game sooner before the opponent gets to press buttons. Like, 2 extra health is not going to change the outcome of this game. Whereas putting the opponent on a clock theoretically could. Like, what this allows me to do is just go full face, brawl to set up at worst a 50-50, and then potentially win off the back of that, right? Wait, this should be guaranteed now.
I'll show you who's boss.
This place is scary.
Easy. Sometimes the bigger risk is like the more conservative play that like gives the opponent more time. So I can't win late game against them because not only do I not have matched them in terms of card advantage, they're going to drop a big threat with N'Zoth. You think Reno package would have been too greedy in the Shudderwalk deck? No, if anything, it's greedier not to run Shudder. Like, or Reno, rather. I just wanted the multiple copies of certain cards.
Come, embrace the chaos.
I don't think that there's anything about the Reno package that is greedy because it's, like, aimed at being anti-aggro. I think I have to keep these two together. Hey, see you later, Samus. Thanks for hanging out. I just go 1, 2, and then set up for a big Battle Rage turn, I think. Taskless, thank you for the 21 months. Hey, Roffle, it's your main boy, Taskless. I recently noticed you continue to provide that good Tier 1 epic gameplay. Commentary duo goodness. Just wanted to show my support with another month of Tier 1 subscription-y goodness. Keep it up. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Wait, Tier 1? You're saying I'm not, like, Tier 0 epic gameplay?
Must burn them all.
I have no choice but to get offended.
Make haste.
Hey, Dooner. Is this Mill Rogue? I think I want to save this for after hitting something like a Into the Fray or even Armageddillo, but what this allows is a Rokara turn next turn. Oh. Oh god, do I need to kill that? Maybe if I were a coward.
I'm not too young to fight. Frost wolves.
I ain't afraid of no Bran. Yeah, it is in fact Mill Rogue. I don't want to add too many cards to hand. Well, now I say that.
Give me that. Not what I want.
All right, Scooby. No, Shaggy. I'm sorry in advance. One of you is not going to make it out of here alive.
This place is scary.
I could have gotten the Into the Fray in this turn, but I feel like this gets better when the opponent is drawing me a bunch of cards, you know? I just want to get the quest done soonish. Really? Go ahead and draw these cards now, I suppose.
So much rage.
I'll go one here. Get the base damage through.
This place is scary.
Just want the cheap stuff. Because all I'm trying to do here is complete the quest and end the game. It could also be the... Sure. Both up is going to be good if we can hit it at an appropriate time. I'm just trying to complete the quest so that I can... No, not my bolster! Unbelievable. One, two... Can't finish. One, two, three. Yeah, so it has to go Frostwolf last.
Stay back.
Let's go ahead and hit here.
Stay back.
And then go here. Actually do this one.
Off of me!
What you want?
Rush down the quest, get hero powers to the face as much as I can is the goal. Also kind of greedy to be running Shark and Bran. Yeah, I was not expecting that, but I don't know. Everyone was screaming at me to run Gang Up when I was playing the deck, and I would also consider that kind of greedy.
I wonder.
No lollygagging!
I don't want to play that one here. No matter what, I can't actually hit with the weapon here. Or hero power, rather. In large part because I played the Into the Fray, so maybe that was a mistake. I feel like just getting cards out of hand is probably an ideal line here. And then I just start using the quest reward next turn. I don't want to... I don't want to have too many cards in hand when they're getting Murlocs here, right? They're also overdrawing something? No, they only have the one Cold Light left. Honestly, this is a fine vanish. I don't need the cards off the top of my deck. Especially not that one. Alright, so I get one 3-drop here, and it's just going to be a Tarboy.
I will not be denied.
Could have been this, but I want to stick that with a Lotheb maybe next turn. So Lotheb, Anoyo shoots.
Unity, precision, perfection.
Would you one day play a Mildred deck? Yes. And that day would happen to be like last week sometime.
Precision, perfection. I will not be denied.
If I hit here, they go to 20. They have another Ziliax in hand, right? No, they have the Tenwu in hand. Here, they go to 20. I take them to 12. Then we go Lotheb plus Annoyatron, and they should be dead.
A conundrum.
Right, they'll be at 12, so 8 plus... Yeah.
I will not be denied.
You cannot escape the shadow of death.
Yeah. Conditioning is good because it's a card that I can dump. I can just press this button, play the conditioning. Flip this because it gets a card out of hand, and play this as well because, again, they do have Cold Light Oracle. Just concerned about evasions. Cloak isn't that bad because I can, like, even if they play minions into Cloak, I can narrow down my board and at least make the hero power go face, but they'll be stuck at 1 still.
I'm almost out of cards.
I want you, and you, and you.
I do have a Zilliax in my deck, which gives me some protection into fatigue.
I want you, and you, and you.
Yeah. So I would like to draw the Zilliax if I could. Alright. So that's an 8/8. I mean, I'm getting vanished here, right? Not much I can do about that.
This place is scary.
Oh god, I almost punted here.
The end is close.
Really, if I do get vanished here, it's just kind of fine. As long as I don't die.
Armor! Armor! Lightly used armor. Armor! Armor! Lightly used armor.
Few cards remain. I am bereft of cards. Not what I want.
Come, friend. Let's see what you got.
Yar! It's up to me then.
Nobody, no crime.
I don't know what outcome I actually want here.
Not be denied.
There's no point in playing the bolster when we've seen only one vanish so far. And I want to try and save this as healing if I,
I'm almost out of
in case I need it once they start milling. But I feel like they have to vanish here, right? Prep, vanish, double cold light.
I'm out of cards.
But if they prep, vanish, double cold light, do they have the...
I want you,
Okay.
And you.
Armor!
Oh, here comes the
Lightly used
banish.
armor.
Good sequencing.
I will not be denied.
Double cold light kills me, I think.
Lightly used armor.
I'm out of cards.
Yeah. So the draw for turn.
Deathwing versus Uther. I will fight with honor.
You should have hit face with the 8. I mean, that wouldn't have changed the outcome of the game because then I just would have been dead to the shark on board. Plus, I wouldn't have gotten the, like, I wouldn't have been able to swing face with the weapon, so it still would have been -2 damage. I know you're memeing, but you're still wrong.
None will survive.
Could have done that with the brawl. What, given up my entire board advantage? With the bolster in hand, that seems unwise.
Here for the tour?
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Did say all the time he had a vanish anyway? Yeah, but I needed the vanish to be at the bottom of the deck. 8 extra damage just because the opponent was at 8 health wasn't the deciding factor in that game, chat. Like you're looking way too narrowly at this. The outcome of the game wasn't dictated by that hero power shot. If anything, hitting the shark was actually better for me than hitting the opponent's face at that stage in the game. Because again, I would have been dead if the shark stayed on the board. So, even with the power of hindsight, it doesn't make sense. It would have just accelerated the mill, exactly. And I was way behind in fatigue and always going to be. It's just not how that matchup works. Bummer. Probably got to coin this out just to get some action going. I need to be able to do something into this board before the Quartermaster comes down. The problem is that now if I draw a skipper, I don't have an activator for it. Banish also takes them a turn. I mean, typically, yeah. So if they're banishing, they're not doing other things like killing me. Hey, Floop. I think what people fail to realize about Mill Rogue is that it's something of a misnomer, nomer, because like the win condition isn't necessarily burning cards from the opponent's deck. That's, you know, relevant in a small number of matchups. It's actually just a burst combo, and so you're just looking to set up a burst combo, which is what the opponent did. There wasn't really much we could do about it.
This place is scary.
Ghoul is good. Unless they have the 2 armsmen. Hey, Revo. Glad you're liking the podcast. Oh. Okay. Less okay.
The light dims, but
More okay. Less okay.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Probably find a brawl and a skipper. I found neither, so.
This
Rip.
is not what we stood for.
I think it's got to be brawl now, but even that's probably not going to be enough. I think they also just have lethal with Quartermaster. Why do they hate their dudes so much?
Mount up.
the light dims, but we fight.
Reporting for duty.
Well, well, well. Look who it is.
This is the end of all things.
Deathwing versus Thrall.
I will bring freedom to the Horde. Come, embrace the chaos.
Hey, we got Bolster back. Cheap taunts plus Bolster is not a bad thing for this deck. Leftmost card was kept, but it is in fact a Murloc. Brawl is good because by the time we like get to the skipper, the opponent's going to have buffs rolling for these most of the time, so I think Brawl is just going to have to be our play. Potentially a coin Brawl. That is a concerning minion. It's a good draw. I might actually use my coin if they don't develop too much here. But the Annoytron is kind of a bit of a gamble because they could have like a Mermaid here that would just be able to single-handedly take care of it. I think it's better to just add some stats, dear God. Okay. Oof. think I just have to take a weak turn here. Potentially just hero power so that I can coin the brawl. I don't think that coin drag is good enough. So I'm just gonna let them have this, potentially extend a little bit further, and then hope that we get a decent outcome with the brawl, and then follow the brawl with the crag most likely. It's a high value hit for me, like with the brawl. So being able to eat that with the brawl is good. So we do take some damage. Turn 3 Flurgle Toxfin. I mean, it's the hand that they have, and I mean, it was probably worth there, but definitely manageable for me. The problem is now there are 5 health minions that I can't quite clean up with the frag, so it might end up being like Anoia or Anoiatron plus Goblin. I mean, there weren't a lot of great outcomes, so I can't complain too much about that. Problem is that it like helps them get through my taunts on the follow-up, so still kind of stuck here. That's a good sign though. Although no, it's not, because healing totem is a bummer. Oh god. Yeah. All right. That was a gift. They've got 6, so it's not likely they get through this, so. I mean, they lose their scaling minion getting through that. Roll an Idiot Totem. What is that last card? Oh. Oh, that's a good card. The Divine Shield is hopefully going to come in handy here. Both of them. Not dead. Only just barely, but that's all we need, is to only just barely not be dead. That Idiot Totem wrecked me. Revenge of the Idiot Totem.
Deathwing versus Valera.
I make my own.
Come, embrace the chaos.
Want to draw bolster later in the game, but into the fray seems good with the Fright and Flunky. I can just go Flunky into minion. For the fray plus conditioning is good with this hand as well.
Side effects? No.
Oh god.
Here for a chat.
No, not another mill rogue.
This place is scary.
Is it possible to rank up from plat to mid diamond with mill rogue? It depends on what you're queuing into. They're better decks for the current metagame, but again, like it's a pretty polarized deck. I just really wanted to burn my bolster, I guess. Man, I really wish I had a Rikara here to punish this, because I do not think this is like burning one card is not terribly relevant. I talked about this earlier, but I think people get way too hung up on the burning cards thing with the deck. I'm assuming they have a bounce effect or a shuffle effect for it, though. Oh my god. Just remembering all the harassment I got for not running gang up in my deck.
I will not take more.
It's not a card that's relevant in this matchup anyway, so...
I will not be denied.
Isn't gang up just a worse lab recruiter? Am I missing something? That's what I said. I also said it's a worse Tog scheme, and I wasn't running Tog scheme. But everybody was like telling me how wrong I was, both in Twitch chat and the YouTube comments. Because it's like you already have Infinity Cold Light Oracles with Lab Recruiter, so why did I need Infinity +3? Gang Up has niche prep value. If you're using preparation on Gang Up, that's a bad thing. That sounds like a really bad waste of a prep to me.
A conundrum. Make haste. I will not be denied.
I think Tog scheme is better than Gang Up. I run a copy in my Mill Rogue just in case an opponent's Dirty Rat or Mutanus my Lab Recruiters. I feel like building your deck for a fringe case, worst case scenario, is just, like, again, not something that I would advise personally. Especially since, like, you only really need one Lab Recruiter to go infinite anyway. So if you lose one, you're just kind of fine using the other. And in most matchups, you don't even need to go infinite. So it's like, it's an extra moot point.
Burn them all.
Get these off of me!
It's one vanish down, though. I just kind of want to set up for a potential bolster turn. That's not helping my cause. I think that's very big.
He's off of me.
Go here. Okay. Already seen one vanish.
Get these off of me.
You cannot escape the shadow of death.
Nobody, no crime.
I'll show you who's boss.
Alright. Again, we've already seen one vanish. If we see the second, we can just extend fully. Yeah.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
Armor! Armor! Lightly used armor!
It's an evasion,
Armor! Lightly used armor!
but the brand's gone.
No lollygagging.
I want to play this, I think.
No lollygagging.
And I kind of want to kill the skipper. In the near future, so. I'm gonna try and preserve the life total there, and just hit there. You think Wild would be better if Blizz introduced something like queue requirements? Like you can only queue up for, let's say, type A if you have at least 5, 7... No. No. Missed 2 damage? Oh, you're right. I just like it in the hero power to face. Like, it didn't even cross my mind that... Like, I don't think we need to make queuing up for matches more complicated. And it also... Wait, why? Oh, because they're not doing anything else. It also makes it so that it's like an unnatural metagame, right? Like, that's not like I don't know, the existence of decks that beat each other is healthy. Aggro is, contrary to popular belief, a necessary and important part of a metagame because it keeps control decks, or rather combo decks, from being able to be too greedy, so that they can't just like dunk on like slow control decks that beat the aggro decks. So like you need the interaction between those 3 different archetypes to have a healthy metagame. So if you have 5, 7+ mana cards in your deck, that's just going to be a metagame that's completely obliterated by fast combo decks that aren't kept in check by aggro because it's non-existent. So it's, I don't think it will have the outcome that you're hoping for. Okay, I'm not gonna miss damage this time, Chad. Are you proud of me? I'm gonna take the skipper off the board. You know, it seems like any meta in general stifles creativity, but that's TCGs. I mean, is aggro that much more stifling than like quick OTK combos?
Few cards remain.
What if you could select what class to go up against? Well, what if the class that you select, everybody playing that class selects not your class, and so that you just never get a match? Like, we don't need... Queuing should just be a random allotment of the decks that are being played at the time. It doesn't need to be more complicated than that.
I am bereft of cards. I should eat you.
Armor! Lightly used armor.
Oh my god, we're one off, even with the...
Must choose soon.
even with the scone face, but I think that's their last vendor, right? So I don't think I'm dead here.
I'll show you who's boss.
Nobody, no. This place is scary.
They've already used Bran, so they can play a total of 4 Cold Light Oracles. No, they've already used Shadow Step, so it's 3 Cold Light Oracles. So I'm drawing 7 cards. And I'm at... I think I survive.
Must burn them all.
I'm at 41. I think I might exactly die. Right? Because of the draw for turn. Could you have used Ziliax? If I used Ziliax, I couldn't guarantee the face damage, could I?
I'm out of cards.
Right, they die. No, I die. Mayvorder meant that, again, I don't want to change the way that the queue system works. You should be forced to build a deck with every possible class archetype in mind. I don't think it's healthy to remove certain things from the game. Like people think about the first part of that, of I don't have to queue into X class anymore. They don't think about the consequences of that, which is how people build their deck as a result of not having to queue into bad matchups. By not having to queue into bad matchups, you then just get to, ignore those bad matchups, which is not, in my opinion, a good way to go about it. Okay, so could I have played the 1, 2... No, I needed... If I had played the Ziliax, I wasn't clearing the board, or I wasn't pressing the button, so I wasn't guaranteeing the 8 to face. I needed to guarantee the 8 to face if I wanted to set up 2-turn lethal. So the Ziliax just adds a pile of stats onto the board, but like I still need damage. Well, eliminating all the deck archetypes in Hearthstone would benefit the game in the long run, but since Hearthstone likes to follow MTG's footsteps, they follow card and deck design as well. Both control aggro and combo decks in Hearthstone as well. Tree, dread, and avoid as much like, how do you eliminate archetypes? Like, archetypes are going to... Cohesive decks are going to shift towards one strategy or another. The fact that they've been classified doesn't mean that the designers are intentionally pushing those things. That's just a classification post hoc. But the player base does. I'll just keep this hand.
Tonight I ride with greatest pride.
None will survive.
It'd be easier to climb if you don't go up against your Kryptonite deck, you're right. It's not necessarily that, because it might not be. It might be that, like, you just end up with a super polarized deck, so that if you don't... So if you're able to eliminate an entire class, you just queue into exclusively, like, 90-10 matchups. Or you build your deck as for 90-10 against the field, but then you remove a strong portion of that... of that negative 90-10, and then you're just like in a situation where you have like unfair matchups for it. Like, it's just, there are consequences to not queuing into certain archetypes. Are we talking about the banning of class on ladder again? Yes. Yes. St. Peter, thank you for the sub. But also, there was conversation about like specific rules for queuing, like you have to have X number of high-cost cards. But that also doesn't have the desired outcome. But if everyone queued with 3 decks, the opponent can ban one and you choose the one of the 2 left? What if you only have one like viable deck to play? Seems like a big bummer for free-to-play gamers. Because then if their good deck gets banned, they're just stuck playing, like, weak decks, right?
Get these off of me! Frost wolves!
Mount up!
It's a good draw against Odd Paladin. I probably do need to just attack here to play around the upcoming... the next turn I have 1, 2, 3... I think I play the Into the Fray this turn. And then I can go here, 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 Battle Rage. Slizzle, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. What were you up to today?
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
How does this deck do versus aggro? Not great.
I'll show you who's boss!
I don't even know if I can play the Battle Rage here.
Burn them all. I will not be denied.
I'll show you who's boss!
No dudes for you. Okay, I just need to hide behind this Armageddillo. I'm glad I didn't set up for a Battle Rage now.
Reporting for duty.
6-9. Nice. Skipper, what are you doing? Come on. think I need the cards here. Void Lord.
So much rage.
No lollygagging!
I think I only lose to second broom here,
It's off of me!
or potentially Crystology. Nice.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. To arms, men!
Not nice. Very nice. I think I brawl first and then just jam a Dark Creeper. Especially since it has some extra stats. Nice outcome. For me.
Do try to keep yourselves alive.
Huh?
Reporting for duty.
The Tar Creeper, the best taunt until Ziliax. Both in this game and in the sequence in which they were released.
Unity, precision.
It's a nice board there.
Primitive.
I'm kind of skeptical, to be honest, of the Barov in Odd Paladin. Suppose it's maybe a consideration for like Dark Glare, and maybe just worth a spot for that reason, but
Reporting for duty.
You here for the tour?
To arms, men!
You slain. Well played.
I'm assuming this gets Omayogged anyway. It either gets Omayogged or
Primitive.
Never Surrendered, right? So let's take the trades first and pretend like maybe it's Never Surrender this one time. Rattlegore.
I will not be denied.
Alright, we're just jamming the Rattlegore next turn. I don't need a hero power. Hey, Mr. Banks.
Reporting for duty.
Now they have played both Quartermasters. Well, I mean, at this point, like the Rattlegore is just better because it. What are you doing? That's my board, and I want it now. No dudes.
I will not be denied.
This is not what we stood for.
Next turn. Next turn is Rattlegore.
I will silence their screams.
Reporting for duty.
What are you doing, opponent? You gotta just stop playing cards here. Alright, you know what? I've had enough of this. It's just lethal, right?
Rotten to the core.
No dudes. That gives me 2 out of 3 good outcomes. But Rattlegore? I mean, I can't leave a Baku on the board that, like, just trades over my Talon, right? Yeah, that would have been disastrous, chat.
Let the lights save you as it saved me.
I'll get the Rattlegore down this turn. Or I could play double bolster, but... Rattlegore! Nailed it. Add that to the soundboard. Yeah, I just wanted to get the Rattlegore up to lucky number 13, chat. Try to keep up. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water. A recent opponent would also like to be my friend. BRB. Alright, I have returned.
Deathwing versus Valera.
Pidgey, thank you for the 3 months.
Embrace the chaos.
Hey, Frosty. Really hope this is not another mill rogue. think I choose one of these. Probably the Goblin. Turn 2 Battle Rage. Seems fantastic. Hey, congrats, I'm. Welcome, Elb. Uh-oh. Well, I imagine this Battle Rage will be online at some point. Drawing all my top end. I don't have that many expensive cards, but I keep drawing them all. Hey, Corbeck. Skipper? Oh my god, what are you doing to me, deck? I feel like it's intentional and I'm starting to take it personally. That said, Ziliax is still not a bad draw. I think I may actually go for the Talon next turn just so that I can get the Armageddillo and further buff the Ziliax, but we shall see. I don't normally play Wild, but wanted to jam some Reno Rogue for old time's sake. First list I found had Beneath the Grounds in it. Is that a tech for some matchup, or is it safe to take out? Both. I imagine it's for a Reno deck, but I feel like it, in my experience playing Reno Rogue, what you want is a good Octobot into field contact turn, and you don't want cards that kind of slow you down in that. I don't think it's a good tech against Reno decks. And you can like couple that with the fact that Reno decks aren't all that popular at the moment anyway. So, like you're building your deck for an archetype that isn't that popular, and it's not great into other things. Yeah, I think I just still go this line. I'm at 23, that's reasonably high. Beneath the Grounds is probably only playable in Odd Rogue. I mean, it's playable in that it's odd, but it doesn't, like, I don't think it helps you. I think you would rather have just Bird. Gotta take it out and put a Neophyte in. Oh yeah, I think Neophyte is much better for the current metagame. Plus, it's just like a card that you're kind of happy playing for. Like, it's a tempo deck. You don't want to play a card like Beneath the Grounds, which doesn't generate tempo for you. If nothing else, the opponent has drawn a lot of cards. They haven't buffed the weapon yet, which is concerning because that's kind of inevitable, right? But
Rotten to the core.
right. Please give me a skipper here.
So much rage.
Those are actually, I'm pretty sure those are the two best draws in my deck. Like, in sequence for this situation. Blech. You can maybe make an argument for Infested Golem over the Tar Creeper just because I'm about to slam a Armageddillo, but the fact that it was exactly 4 mana to clear their board was just chef's kiss. What if I just Lotheb and hero power here?
Must burn them all.
Kind of want to get the Ziliax value rolling, right? I mean, this always goes face. I think I actually like the Lotheb here. It denies additional buffs on the weapon. It forces them to play more minions. And then next turn we can just go Armageddillo hero power. Seems like Tar Creeper went to waste. Did it? Like, it was incredibly important for clearing the board.
No lollygagging!
So I would strongly disagree with that. This and this together are pretty good. 7 mana Wicked Stab, yeah. I can't feel good for the opponent.
Blood and plunder.
I mean, at this point, the opponent's almost dead. Which is pretty neat.
Feed the fish, landlubber.
That's less neat, because it deals with our Ziliax without giving us the extra healing on it. 3. I get to play a 2 alongside it. I could go here and here. I think I want to do that to deny their oil plays here. No lifesteal in Kingsbane these days? No, they nerfed the card that did the lifestealing.
I'm not too young to fight.
You don't really need lifesteal in the deck. I also could have gone... Wait. 2, 3... No, that's already 5/10. I didn't have enough for... Okay.
I'm out of cards.
Not sure. Wait, that's gonna draw them a card, right? I mean, even if they didn't draw the card, I still just have the weapon.
I get
Can I at least press the button? Come on. I'm the fatigue deck now. The good news is we're not at risk of hitting Legend anymore.
Deathwing versus Nemzi.
Good news, yeah. I was actually, I think I was a win or 2 away from Legend with the deck earlier. But then we stopped drawing Bolster in a timely manner. Bagels King. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate that support. Oh, I didn't actually mean to keep the bolster. That was a joke. I did want to keep the battle rage though, because battle rage gets me a wide board for bolster. Down. So we have confirmation that this is in fact a warlock.
Hiya, friend.
Look upon me, the aspect of death.
I've got brawls, maybe if it's Dark Glare. Let's just play that. Follow our curve. Try and get the infested goblin dead into the Armadillo. Oh god. Oh, come on. I didn't want it dead now.
Armor! Lightly used armor.
Last turn like, what was the difference between this turn and last turn? Last turn I literally only had the Armadillo in hand. Baby rage.
So much rage.
See? Even Deathwing agrees.
I'll show you who's boss!
That could have been a really devastating dirty rat for them. I imagine they must have a Plague of Flames in hand if they made that play. Like, that would be the thing that differed between turn 2 and turn 3. So I think we can just expect a Plague of Flames in the near future. I think I'll go ahead and use the end of the fray here,
Get these off of me!
because I'm most probably going to coin an Armadillo next turn, which is not only a 6/9, but also buffs all of this stuff. I wonder if Ratcatcher is good enough in a slower Q block. I don't think people have tried it in the past. It's just unfortunately not a very good card. There's the Plague.
Death does not scare me.
Alright. Well, we've got the hand for some bolstering. You said in egg builds? That's true, because it curves nicely with the egg. So I think it's actually better in faster builds.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Why, Zephyrus? Why? Well, I mean, at least that's their Zephyrus, right?
I'll show you who's boss!
I'm gonna kill it so it can't come back. Or at least not off of Azola. Next turn, if this board sticks somehow, which it probably doesn't because they have a beautiful Defile here. But if it does stick somehow, got a strong bolster line.
I will not be denied.
This is when I play, right?
I will not be denied.
Get bolstered. Is that demon not generated? Is that commonly ran? It is not generated, and it's not commonly run, but I have seen it quite a bit lately. All right, hit the Annoyatron or just the other 7 one. There we go.
No lollygagging!
Yar! It's up to me then!
Or bolster time.
I will not be denied.
Easy. What do you think of that demon? I like it in control builds. It's just a matter of like what it's replacing, right? I don't think it's one of the better demons that you can pull from Voidcaller or Gul'dan or N'Zoth. So I feel like it's just, I wouldn't run it. I also wouldn't include the Beetle though, to be honest. So. All right. I'm gonna swap decks. Why is this not working? There we go. Good with Broom. Yes. But I don't think you're running Broom in Arena Lock. I don't think you want to justify adding a bad card into your deck to add another card into your deck. Wait, is this a fully standard deck? Oh man, I'm gonna have to change cards and make it worse, otherwise people are gonna throw tantrums. Alright, we're gonna tank some serious ranks this game. Or with this deck. Isn't Pit Commander useless without demons? Well, fortunately, fortunately I have demons in the deck. This is why I hate building decks on stream. Ah. Alright, I'm done. We're moving on. Alright, folks, the deck is end of turn Big Demon Hunter. The goal of the deck is to cheat out big demons with either Barnes or Raging Fell Screamer. And since a lot of our big minions, including Ragnaros, Lich King, and Pit Commander, have end of turn effects, we've also got a Drakari Enchanter to double those up and get some extra value off of them. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle.
That deck is only for wild.
Well, then stop switching me out of Wild. Hey, welcome, Dead Bunny. Also, oh god, that's horrible.
Illidan versus Gul'dan.
Know the true essence of fear. This ends now.
Alright. Chat, look, new class. I don't think I want to use this turn because it, like, I can't play the Outcast card most of the time. And I don't know what I want because I'm not sure what I'm up against yet. But I do know that having Barnes in my opening hand is generally a good thing. It's also probably a good thing because it means it's a slower Warlock deck. I want this down on turn 4, so I think I'm just going to kill that over a couple turns. This deck looks fun. Is it any good? Probably not, but this is also my first game with it. I don't have any Death Rattle minions. I guess I just make a guy and accept that I needlessly dealt some damage to that and myself the previous turn. Yeah. Need to stop drawing my end of turn minions. But I'm curious if the opponent would like to see the voodoo that I do. We're gonna go ahead and classify that as an overreaction. And we take those.
Tonight, a tale of glorious redemption.
Now, this may look like a 2-2 chat, but in reality, it's an infinity. Man, calm down. How dare you? That is a gruel on the board. Also, who do you think you are? Sorry. Your apology is not accepted. And my feelings are permanently hurt.
I grow impatient.
Alright, I don't think I protect the gruel here. I think I try and set up for a Drakari Enchanter into Pit Commander turn. Demons? Demons. Because this only goes to a 5/5, so they just get to kill it regardless of what I do. But turn 10 is looking pretty UC here. If they leave it on board, then I'll just go in. But there's no way they do that, right? Opponent's not that crazy. Void Doggo? Who's a good boy? Maybe I should have attacked into that just because of Plague of Flames. This opponent is just like an absolute monster. What is wrong with you? Who hurt you? Alright. Easiest army of the dead of my life. I'm gonna go ahead and give up the 3 damage to play around Plague here, though. Same thing. Now, they did use their Cascading Disaster already. They're also definitely running Ticketus if they're running Cascading, so... Is this a Twisting Nether? Oh, okay. I was concerned for the opponent for a moment. Let's get this online, and then I can steal the Death Rattle minion, right? Or the minion that comes out of it, rather. Obliterate seems all right.
Unity, precision, perfection.
How did the opponent know that I wanted a Zilliax here? Huh. You know, it would be nice if my cards were cheaper, right? Yeah! They've got some sort of single target removal there, right? No more tickets? God. It would be nice if I cared. Hit the ticket man? No, ticket man! Oh my god. Oh, that's a nightmare scenario.
Vengeance is mine.
but also my stats now. I have not yet seen a twisting nether, so I should probably just go ahead and throw this out there. Well, I want to do it again, Illidan. Oh, that's gonna be large. Told you. Alright, what I want to do now is probably play a pit commander and just go face. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care about that at all. I could find lethal here as well, so let's start there. Is this a lethal? It's not.
I grow impatient.
Nice glide, is it though? Like I also I can't play the pit commander with the glide, and like the whole point of this play is to try and get the second.
My blade
It is a lethal, chat. This game is easy. Marvelous. How dare you underestimate Twitch chat? Twitch chat wanted me to pick glide. So yeah, I was right to underestimate Twitch chat.
Illidan versus Valera.
Watch your back.
This ends now.
3, 4, 5. Okay.
None will survive.
I've not seen an odd rogue in a long time. Yeah. Nice turn 1 from the opponent. Much impact, very wow. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Goes there.
Didn't you say a few days ago that Odd Rogue is one of the strongest decks that no one plays it? Yeah. So maybe this heals for 5 and that's okay? I mean, the same is true for Odd Paladin, but I feel like Odd Paladin is more commonly played. It's also maybe a little bit better. Find wife. When it will go face, I think that just, like, I think them going face would be worse for me because I'd just be dead.
unleash hell!
Alright, because if that 5 hit me, I'd be at 19. They have 12 more. Yeah, I very well could be dead.
A little something I whipped up.
Would very much like a Chaos Nova. Imagine drawing patches. SMH my head. I think the outcome here will dictate what my play is. I-beam would be nice. Chaos Nova?
They will never catch me.
Well, now I'm in trouble. I'm very likely dead here. I'm in fact dead here. How good is the new sigil? Do you think that is the first time I've played it? Oh no, they give you a mana crystal. It'll be good for next game.
Illidan versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
This ends now.
I feel like I-beam is probably good. I'm just gonna keep this because it's easy to get out of the outcast slot, even though it doesn't interact great with the I-beam. I'm not necessarily playing this on 1, but getting it down early gives me the... What is this? Draw.
Vengeance is mine. I'm with the cabal.
Alright, probably just need to play the Illidari studies here. Look for 1 mana cards. This one. So I can test for as many things as possible.
They will never catch me.
Vengeance is mine.
So I know it's not counterspell or explosive. It could be fair game.
Gotta go.
I'll take 2 damage here. Yeah, that was the first secret. This could be counterspell now. But it appears it is not. Oh no.
An incredible
Oh.
discovery.
That's fine. Alright, they're just getting the cards here, I think is what it comes down to. I need to be able to play this. So. Fair game's a bummer, but I also don't have it. Okay. Well, that was fortunate. I need to be able to get this down next turn, ideally. Or I could go I-beam into something else so that I can play this on 6, but...
I'm late. I'm late.
I think this is just what I have to do.
My blades will sing.
Ooh. Okay. Good hits. Just because I needed to hit face and clear the... Okay. So here their fair game probably goes off because they do not have a turn. Or at least not much of one. Oh god. Oh, I am in trouble. Nope, I am in fact dead. Secret Mage always feels bad. I mean, with a deck that is in no way equipped to deal with it, yes. Like, my deck is not built in a way that can compete with Secret Mage. Hey, welcome, username. And that's okay.
Illidan versus Jaina.
But it doesn't always, like, the Secret Mage has bad matchups, so it doesn't always feel bad. It's just bad for this deck. I don't think I should rely on a turn 6 Skull of Gul'dan. Well, okay. Forgot the counter? I didn't forget the counter, I just didn't have a choice. Like, if I have one spell in my hand, what is my alternative? And no other cards that I'm capable of playing. I knew it was a possibility, I just...
Vengeance is mine.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Silence might honestly be okay here. I think I just have to kill that. Ah! Yeah. I don't like this at all, but it's the play I have.
Excuse me, you are...
Feels Blizzard Man, thank you for the $10 tip. How has Blizzard only made cards copy or trigger death rattles, but not copy or trigger overkill or copy frenzy? Because I think they would probably be bad.
I grow impatient.
Like the death rattle is a persistent effect. Overkill is less reliable, and certainly frenzy is. So I think that it's just you want like those type of things to be on more persistent effects like battle cries that you control, or that like remain on board that you can double up like a death rattle. It's also an evergreen keyword. That's another great point. Yeah. All right. Well, that's not a bad counterspell there.
I do.
Yeah, it being evergreen is also important because like expansion based keywords would feel bad to have a card built around them when they're pretty fleeting.
You're not ready for this.
We have many secrets.
1-5 is the best taunt in the game. It certainly seems that way, doesn't it? Alright, I just need to make it to turn 7. I want to kill the Flak Mage. Because I hate it. So this is going to eat my demon buff. But I think I have to do it here. hopefully I do not see a new secret next turn because I want to be able to play the Skull of Gul'dan here. For the sake of clarity, no. Haven't forgotten about second counterspell. Very much thinking about it, but don't have a choice here. So, hold your breath. Bummer. What are the odds of counter? I mean, it was the least likely secret to be there. That or its second copy of explosive. Bummer.
I yield for now.
I mean, obviously that would have been a very different game had we not gotten that counterspelled. Hi, GG, mate. Thanks for the win. Thanks for fireballing a 1-5. That helped me stay in it a lot longer.
Illidan versus Valera.
Remember my blade.
Not sure if intentional, but saying that thanks for the win is kind of BM. Alright, just gonna hold onto this, see what I need. You can go ahead and eat a ban.
Feed the fish, Pirates away!
Maybe rethink why it is that you're reacting that way about somebody playing a deck in a video game. And maybe actually don't return. I'm not going to finish that.
I grow impatient.
This is good, but it's going to be tough to get online. I think I just have to play it as a 3-drop, though, that, like, clears their board. And I think I'm okay with it. Looks like maybe the Scimitar Pirate Rogue could be Kingsbane, but I don't know that Kingsbane is finding room for the Parachute Brigand these days. Still could be Aggro Rogue because they run the Scimitar. Are there any decks that have come back after the Steeler ban? I would assume like the entirety of the Priest class. That wasn't really much of a thing. The next turn we're going Bell Screamer, then maybe set up a Drakari. Ooh, okay. I could have tried to stick the Enchanter into Barnes and hoped for the best that way, but I think I would rather just like set up a big minion. This is a good follow-up for turn 6. Yep, there's the Scimitar. That's a good follow-up as well. I can use that to clear the board to pave the way for the Enchanter. But I've also just got like a 6-mana 8/8 as well. How come you have no diamond rag? Not sure what the requirements are. Don't know if it was difficult since I automatically got it. You have to have every classic set legendary, and I was free to play for like the first 5 years of Hearthstone, so I do not have all of them. That was a lot of damage to the opponent's face, at least. Are you sure? Okay. Ooh. Diamond cards look crappy anyway. I mean, that's your opinion. I would disagree.
Wait for me! Feed the fish, landlubber.
But I'm not about to drop a whole bunch of dust just to get a diamond rag when I already have a golden rag, so. Speaking of golden, we play the shiny one first. Okay. As much as I want to get the cost reduction from the Emperor down, I think I might need to just like shove the Tormentor because it has Taunt.
Blood and plunder.
I would prefer a pit commander, but okay. I guess I just had to ask. I don't think this deck runs sap, but it very well could. Your skill, no luck? Of course. I mean, if I ask for the card, I didn't get lucky. I planned it. I'm so meta. Thank you for the sub. Had to fireball the 1/5. No idea what might happen if I left it off the board. No, I know. If you like when you see something weird, the natural inclination is just kind of to overreact to it. Because look at what the 1/5's doing this game. So. Play another enchant so the end of turn effects can happen twice. I mean, I would do that, but then chat would just go into this nonsensical rage about how he should double it up twice.
Illidan versus Arthas.
It would seem we are evenly matched. Today and forever, I am your better Arthas.
Okay, so the opponent said we're evenly matched. That means they cannot possibly be an odd paladin, right? I don't mind keeping the priestess even without the raging fellscreamer, just because it has the potential to be. Oh my god! Okay, 3, 4, 5. Look at that, 100% read, chat. My brain is gigantic. Bask in the glory of my 1000 IQ.
I cannot wait to read these.
think I just want to coin this out.
Wanna see the voodoo I do?
It's unlikely to stick, but this gives me the potential to go Immolation or a Hero Power.
I hope you like my invention.
Oh, okay. It's Exodia? Cool.
Don't be shy.
Come dance to my song.
That's not a real card. That's a Twitch chat card.
Don't be shy.
Hey, Cookie. I don't think that I've ever played a single combo deck that hasn't included somebody asking why Witchwood Piper isn't in the deck.
I hope you like my invention.
I cannot wait to read these.
Oh, Buffett? No. Really wanted that to survive. I was thinking about getting greedy here for the Void Doggo, but I don't think it's worth. I think we just go
Blades will
like so, try and take as much health off the board as possible and let her take care of the rest, yeah.
By the power of Ragnaros,
Sure. Is this not the Uther combo? Is this something entirely different?
alas, poor war.
Hey, it's Gruul. Job every single time. You know, if that had been in this slot, I could have actually just not given up my 4 damage here.
slice twice.
And pretty reliably killed the Thorison, so it's always kind of frustrating.
I'm going to throw the book at you. Reporting for duty.
Sure hope they didn't get something good off of that. Oh, speaking of.
Slice twice, thrice.
Hey! You're dead.
Voodoo I do.
Oh, wait, no, you're not dead. You're not dead. I'm 1 off.
I'm going to throw the book at you.
At least it's not Reno. Well, that was frustrating. I was going to be able to kill that.
Demons?
Do I want the Doggo or the Gruulo? I feel like I want the Doggo. The Gruul can come down the same turn as the... honestly, the Lich King is a consideration because I could get... there are quite a few outs that get me lethal. He just kind of dies, right?
I grow impatient.
Because I could get Death and Decay and... I assume they have some more healing, though, so I think I probably just need to go here. Take some damage. Should be fine. Give me them stats. What this allows me to do is set up a Chaos Nova clear and lethal, maybe? So even through, like, another heal, I have some potential to get there. Probably not another Libram effect, though, because, yeah.
Reporting for duty. Demons? Demons. Warriors of the frozen wastes, rise. Job's done.
Again, I want to set up for the Gruul. There. Oh, I would have gotten a Death Coil.
The light's justice has failed.
Gruul! They shouldn't have enough cards in hand to comp. Oh, no. No timeout, please. I need to get a Tainted Tormentor down if I am not able to kill them. So that means shoving the Yashara.
We hunger for vengeance.
Looks like GG, though. I think it's a concede. Let me hit you with the doggo.
Was mere
Don't concede here. Don't do it.
You have triumphed. This time.
I wanted the Gruul and the doggo lethal. Unbelievable. SMH my head. Alright. I'm gonna take a quick break, get some more water, because it is hot. BRB. I forgot my water.
Illidan versus Medivh.
Let the games begin. This ends now.
I don't think these cards are fast enough against Mage. Lord Mike, thank you for the prime. This is fast. Alright, I just need Drukari Enchanter and Raging Fell Screamer. I thought they were gonna coin ping there. Disappointed. Okay. I really need this to hit like a Pit Commander to have a chance, I think. Like Pit Commander to Pit Commander would be the dream. Or I guess Yashira would be good too. So I've got 3 good hits off of this. Honestly, if they develop a Priestess of Fury, it might be okay too.
We have many secrets.
Probably gets countered, but I think I just accept it. Because it doesn't really accomplish much anyway. If they play 4/4s here, I think in No Secret, I might have to rip the Chaos Nova. Yeah. So, the unfortunate... Ooh, speaking of unfortunate. The unfortunate thing is this probably gets them the rigged fair game, but I also don't take 12 damage, so... feel like not taking 12 damage is probably a good idea.
I'll show them. I'll show them all. I'll show them. I'll show them all. I'm with the cabal.
All right, then.
I'm late. I'm late.
Good turn. For the opponent. Where were you last turn? Actually, I needed the Chaos Nova. Gruul! I got a hit face there, or the second fair game beats me. I think we just lose though because of
We have many secrets.
the low impact this Gruul is gonna have. And the high impact their secrets are going to have. I'm not sure that they needed to trade that hard. So this gets counterspelled. That gets explosive runes. Oh. Flame Ward Ice Block Netherwind? No, Flame Ward Ice Block can't be counterspell. Fair game.
An incredible discovery!
I gotta play this one? This one? Or this will be 1, 3, 4. So they could go here, ping here. Or they would only need 3 to face. I think I have to take a risk.
Vengeance is mine.
Nom. There's no play that I had that prevented that from being the case.
For now.
The top deck? No, they was already in hand.
Illidan versus Gul'dan.
Mine is the only way. This ends now.
I don't know that Fellhound is the card I want for Warlock, but this is a pretty good hand otherwise. I think I would rather get a Pit Commander into the Void Pup.
You here for the tour?
Oh no.
Vengeance is mine.
So Dark Glare's coming down this turn. That's why they saved the tap, right?
A little agony goes a long way.
I have to use the coin next turn. Or I could go here and fish for a, I just don't think I have a chance at winning this game.
I grow impatient.
I need to kill both things, so I just have to use the coin. The reason being is that I don't want them to get a guaranteed Dark Glare off a Raised Dead. See if I can get them to overreact to that. I just don't have an answer to Giants. I did draw the Pit Commander, so that's good. But I don't, like, they just get online next turn or in the next few turns and kind of stuck.
Is that food? I need it!
It's fine that makes the Molten Giants farther away at least.
Unleash foul!
But this makes
A little agony goes a long way.
the Flesh Giants likely to get online soon.
Muzzle their magic!
I-beams remain 1 mana at least. Although think I just need to high roll if I want to win, right?
Tonight, a tale of true terror.
I would not consider that a high roll, unfortunately. I wish these I-beams could heal the opponent. Oh god. Wait, I clear one at least. Alright. Getting there. No, we're not. So I think the number of minions that they play this turn will dictate what which demon I play here. Ooh. They've got 2 dark layers in there, but at least they're not getting the mana back from the... I was afraid of. That's 21 damage. I think I have to go pick commander into my lone... No, I have 2 tormentors. It's got to be pick commander into pick commander or pick commander into tormentor. Because the doggo just leaves me dead, and I don't think I have any cards in my deck that will clear this. Unless I get, like, exactly priestess into... Yeah, no. It's just got to be this. It's not the hit I needed. 6/5 can kill the giant. Killing 1 giant doesn't do anything, though. Because 16, they have burst damage. Like, they have 7 cards in their deck. They're guaranteed to have a EO or Soulfire or whatever they can be. There's no world in which we don't just...
Is that food? I need it.
Take it. Sigil is summoning plus Alarmobot possible combo. So you play the Sigil and the Alarmobot on turn 5, the opponent kills the Alarmobot, and then you get the taunt minions? Is that the combo? Or do you play the Sigil of summoning the opponent kills the taunt minions, and then you play the Alarmobot after that?
Illidan versus Khadgar.
Knowledge is power. This ends now.
I think I just have to keep the Immolation Aura because it's like some of my only early game. You could add the 3-mana spells that summon 2/2 lifesteal because it curves pretty well with the Sigil. I could. In fact, it was in the original version of this deck, but then I took it out. So I can only run 30 cards in my deck. The ideal is Sigil on 2, Alarmobot on 3. Yeah, but you're still often behind, so you're not even really protecting the Alarmobot. Like, it's not realistic. Demon Hunter just needs a Void Color. They have one, but it's bad.
You're not ready for this.
But that doesn't stop people from perpetually complaining about power creep. I gotta kill the Flak Mage with this setup. It's about as good of a start as I can. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I just dealt with one of those. Okay. I have to use the coin to test for counter here, I think. Do I? No. It's for cowards. Because if I test for counter, I can't test for rigged fair game, and I feel like the rigged fair game is pretty punishing there.
Must be a way.
We have many secrets.
This is good at eating a an explosive runes, right?
Wanna see the voodoo I do?
Jeez. I don't have any way not to be dead to Fireball here, so just dead to Fireball here. And I'm perpetually going to be dead to a Fireball ramp. I think the devs will nerf the cards used in Secret Mage. Maybe. I don't know. They're... I almost just deleted the deck command. Oh, that's...
I will fight with honor. This ends now.
Paladin probably requires me to keep removal. And just having the Fell Screamer is a good thing.
None will survive.
I feel like the only way for Secret Mage to die off is for the meta to push it out somehow. And like the reason Secret Mage is where it is right now is because like so many of the most recent expansion have provided support to it. If you look at decks that were like at the same pace as Secret Mage in the past, those decks, a great many of them at least, haven't gotten support all that much recently. The exception being some of like the odd decks like Odd Paladin, Pirate Warrior, and Odd Rogue. But think about like a deck like can buff Mech Paladin. Like that fell off just because it didn't get any support. Mech Hunter, for instance, was, you know, at least a reasonable choice for the metagame, and those have fallen off just because they haven't gotten support. So there's also the possibility that they just don't provide more support for Secret Mage in upcoming expansions, and then that would potentially solve the problem. Or at least, maybe not solve the problem, but like if other decks are getting stronger relative to how much stronger Secret Mage is getting, that might make it relatively worse. So this will reduce by 4. This will be a 5-cost minion. Maybe Flare, now that it's 1 mana. Flare is not an answer to Secret Mage in most cases, though. Like, Secret Hate isn't really how you beat Secret Mage, because there are times where even if their secrets don't like go off, they still get value off of them from things like the Cabal Crystal Runner comes to mind. This is actually a pretty good spot to be in. We can undo their buff from the Righteous Cause, because I really don't expect the they're gonna value trade here, and then we just play the Void Dog, right? Please play a muster. Oh. I don't know if I can go in on this turn. Yes, I can. This dies. These are 3/1s. That's 6, 8. Yeah, it's just got to be doggo.
Demons. Job's done.
Nom. I want to make a 30 tech card deck. As someone who has done that before, I can assure you, no, you do not. I don't even think Eater is that good into Secret Mage. It's not. Can confirm. I mean, they cleared it, but like at what cost? If as this goes later into the game, I feel like we're in a pretty good spot, right? As a good outcome, even though it dies, it sets up for something strong in the future. I don't want to, like, it's pretty clear that's Oh My Yogg, right? So I don't want to go in on any of these spells until, honestly, a pretty good hit, just because of the way it interacts with dudes, until I need the clear is what I'm waiting on here. So it's Never Surrender plus Oh My Yogg. Wow. Opponent just kind of hates having a board, right? Let's actually proc the secrets now. Because if it is Never Surrender, I might as well do it when there's only 1 minion on the board. Thanks, Pilfer. I appreciate you. I mean, that said, the opponent has 1 card. We have 5.
Reporting for duty. To arms, men.
I mean, I could clear this board, but I have a Ragnaros in hand, so why would I do that? mean, Ragnaros is like Shatter on a stick, right? Are they gonna have a clear for this too? No. Oh god.
You here for the tour?
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Huh. Some potential bad news for the opponent here.
Reporting for duty.
The light dims, but he fights.
It's the Oh My Yog. My dude now. Wait, that was actually perfect. I solved the problem I didn't have an answer to. One mana counterspell, right? Makes up for the shatter? Yeah. Yeah, I'll take that. Stop buffing him. I want my doggo to just like feed on your dudes. Appears that's not happening, so we're just gonna go ahead and gorge our hatred here. Oh! Lit King? The Lit King!
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Okay. I've got the final bad news for our opponent here. But also doggo, chat. Do I ever die here? No, I just play the doggo. Nom. Oh! Don't you dare concede before I get this doggo attack in. Don't do it. It's always the paladins. He's gonna do it.
Reporting for duty.
I can feel it. Oh no, we got it! Kapow! Arthas is way more adorable? How dare you? They're all good boys. And girls. We've got Moonfang in there too. Rule and Doggo, what a great end. That's not even the first time that we've gotten that combination on board at the end of the game. It turns out all we need to do to win games of Hearthstone with this deck is stick a Gruul and a dog. Problem solved.
Illidan versus Valera.
Remember my blades.
This ends now.
Chaos Nova might be tempting, but I feel it's too slow against like aggressive rogues. I would rather have an Immolation Aura and also just minions for the early game. These are not minions for the early game, but maybe the opponent will do us a solid and just like rip a Dirty Rat on turn one.
Vengeance is mine.
Uh-oh. Ugh, okay. I gotta just face tank it here. I can't play this because it just dies to the Immolation Aura. So I just want to set up for the Immolation Aura turn. Kingsbane, not necessarily. I don't, in fact, probably not, given the canon. I think it's more likely just the Scimitar aggro version. Like, I don't think you're running Flybooter or Ship's Cannon in Kingsbane right now. There are too many good cards in the deck. Quest Rogue dead? It was never alive in Wild. That's a good draw here. Didn't it get reverted? Yeah, but like, it was still bad after the unnerf. Which was very easy to protect. The speed of Wild is just too much for Quest Rogue is what it comes down to. It's kind of always been the case. There were some like some lists that would pop up every once in a while when it was first released in Wild. That would just be like an answer to some of the slower decks, but like those decks aren't really commonplace anymore. Hey, welcome, Joshua. Okay, so they're drawing cards, but they're not like developing all that much here, are they? Who needs to develop when you can just hit me for 3? So they definitely have another weapon in hand, right? Even after the... Oh, no. Well, they have it in hand because otherwise they would have... They would have hit it off of the raiding party, right? So it's in hand currently. Do I want to make that not be the case anymore? I don't think so. I feel like the doggo is too good, right? So I think I just want to make a Vengeful Spirit just to make a 4/4. Remove one attacker from the board and hope I'm not dead. Which I'm very often dead here. This is one of those times that I'm dead. Hey, thanks for the kind words, Parsival. Glad you're liking the YouTube. So I think the advantage of this deck over Kingsbane, because somebody did ask, is the speed. Like Kingsbane can take some time to get online. This deck, you just immediately have a 4-attack weapon, and like if you have a 4-attack weapon and you're also getting chip minion damage in, you don't actually need you know, much more than 2 durability on that weapon because the opponent's dead. Oh, more mages.
My sorcery will prevail.
This ends now.
Not a good hand for mage. Maybe we'll find the one arena mage.
Warm greetings to you.
Evil draws close.
Oh, forgot to attack. Forgot I was playing Demon Hunter for a minute there.
An incredible discovery.
Doesn't matter because I've already lost this game just by nature of what I queued into. think I just go here, here, here. I might use this instead if I have it clear. I think I have to test for with the coin. I'm just gonna follow my curve still, but I need to be able to hero power here. If they want to deal with this, it's going to be an overreaction. I will trade a fireball for a rigged fair game going off, but this, oh, that's probably worst case scenario for me.
Don't be shy.
Unleash hell!
Job's done.
If you give this deck a tier, what would you give it? I wouldn't give it one. I think tiering, like stating a tier for a deck is arbitrary and doesn't really, like, I can tell you it's not a good deck. But like, people get too concerned about an arbitrary number or letter associated with the deck. Oh no. God, I never play around the secret. Oh my god. I hate it.
My blades will be shy.
You put a spell on
I yield for now.
But like, even with like competitive tier lists, there's a lot of like pointless conversation about like the line between a tier 1, tier 2, or even a more accurately a tier 2 and a tier 3 deck that people like get really bent out of shape about those types of distinctions that are just kind of made arbitrarily. Like, the line is blurred and you have to set a threshold somewhere, and no matter where you set that threshold, it's going to be arbitrary, so you're just like, it's all made up.
Illidan versus Rokara!
Come out to play.
This ends now.
Is there anything that Team 5 can do to balance Secret Mage and Wild? Make some of the cards worse? Hopefully this is not a Pirate Warrior, so I don't have great game into aggro. Okay. A turn 5 pit commander is one way to deal with just about any type of deck. At least it's not pirates, so. That Rokara portrait is always Pirate Warrior. If you ignore this time, yes. I still think I just want to get a turn 5 pit commander. It still could be like a Galakron warrior or something. They tend to be light on 2-drops, so not outside the realm of possibility. I still don't know what I want off of this, so I'm just gonna hold. Next turn, like, I always coin 4s back to back so that I can get this down quickly. Hey, Fritz.
I'm not too young to fight.
Now, that changes things, right? Because I don't really want to leave a Rokara on the board, so I'm gonna slow myself down a little bit here. Seems like a way that I would lose this game. And now I can maybe separate my threats a little bit and space them out some more. Or I could just go in hard on this big commander. Which is where I'm leaning right now. So I should probably get some demons out of my deck before I draw the rest of them. Because what is going on with this hand? So I can't really tell whether it's Rush Warrior or Dead Man's Hand just yet. Somewhere in between, potentially. Alright, looks like N'Zoth Dead Man's Hand. That means they have fewer defensive tools, so... maybe I can make it work, but... okay, 7 mana Brawl. I probably hold back in terms of minions if this board sticks. I don't like Brawl is kind of an inevitability, right?
There must be a way.
Do try to keep yourselves alive.
It's kind of like a Brawl, except much worse for me. I think this is more important than the enchanter here. Oh god. These are all bad for me? Oh god. I can't let that eat my stuff though. So this coming turn is probably just going to have to be coin Skull into enchanter. But I didn't want to use the coin there because I could also need to coin a pit commander, for instance, so.
Unity, precision, perfection.
Probably just need to coin the pit commander.
My blades will sing.
So they have a Reno and a N'Zoth, but the N'Zoth only has now the Ziliax in it. And we know I only have to play around a single Brawl, so
This is not what we stood
that's good news. That's the other N'Zoth, I think, the 10 mana one. So I think I probably want to get one of these down to start scaling them. And I actually don't think I want to take trades. Oh, he still eats even because it happens at the same time. Nice. If they do hit a Brawl here, we just shove a Yashara and go from there. It is not corrupted, but... so that means, like, Samurai's not great.
Let's see.
I mean, we just got lethal showing right now.
I have to go faster.
Even with the N'Zoth in hand, because of the priestesses.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
Wretched story.
Double rush. Yeah, it's GG. Let's see what we get though.
Tonight, a tale of true
I mean, at least these cards will cost very little next game. What was that play? I mean, they had literally no answers when I had 32 damage, I think, showing, plus the 12 from the priestess. So, like, what play exists other than Brawl beats that, and they only have one copy of Brawl in their hand. So it's not like there are gonna be many alternatives or not, you know? All right, I think I'm gonna call it there though. I will be back tomorrow. Streams are gonna be a little bit shorter because I'm gonna be casting a tournament on Get Meow's channel on Saturday, so I do want to save some energy because tournaments are take up a lot of time. But I will still be back tomorrow, so thanks for hanging out. Do stick around though. I'm gonna send you over to Dane, who looks like he's playing some priest. So, oh, no, looks like he's no longer playing Hearthstone. Oh yes, he is. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow, same time at 10 a.m. Pacific. Hit that follow button. You will get a notification when it happens. And yeah, YouTube as planned.